Hey guys, just thought I'd do a video of this dog kennel that I bought or built. Bought all the material. We built this. This is the third afternoon out here fooling with it, so it did not take that long. I was looking Tractor Supply. I was wanting at least two of them, man. A little 10 by 10, a 10 by 10, a little chain link dog kennel. Probably just cheap tubing and everything. I mean, not knocking them, but I mean they were $400. I was like, man, $400, two of them, that's $800. Taxes in my area is 10%, so I'm looking at $880. Um, and then I was looking at two little like igloo type plastic dog houses, and those were running for large dogs like I got, or the 50 to 90 pound range, which I mean I don't want to, in something too small. They were like 170, and then the 90 plus pounders were $200. So that was going to be another $400. Two of them at $200 with taxes, about $440. I mean, you're talking what is that? Over $1,300. I was just like, man, that's ridiculous for something that's going to be tiny. Especially if I'm, we have a camper. If I'm going out of town or going out, for the, an hour and a half away for the weekend up to the lake, I wanted something a little bit bigger. So, anyways, here's what we kind of came up with. I use these, and these are much bigger. This come in at a fraction of the cost. I bought everything you see except the 10. Come on out. Except the 10 around this doghouse. Let me show you the doghouse. I had this. I scrapped this off other stuff that I just had. I mean, it's nothing fancy. This is pretty simple. But without a doubt, I mean, this thing's going to work. The dimensions on that is it's 4x4x4. So real simple. The ground was already at an angle, so I just did a flat roof. I'm actually going to put a few them bricks you see we're lining the edges with. I have a pile of them from a leftover project. Go get some more of them bricks, son. And I'm actually going to put a few on the feet just to get that, up off the dirt. And I got another one in that one. So there's one of these little hellions I got. But yeah, these are 16-foot welded wire panels. I mean, you can see right there, see that one's off. It's because of where I attached it to that tree. The tree was not, it just couldn't go in flat because I have wire running right there. So I couldn't go up flush with it. So that's why that's bowed out. But the rest of it looks, I got these latches right here. Just lift up. And then you just automatically locks. You can see the rest of these are relatively, I mean, they're nice and straight. And you got two of them right here. Got two going down here, so that's 32 foot. That back there is going to be roughly, not really sure. I mean, you can just look at it and judge. I mean, this is way bigger, man, than a 10 by 10. I mean, a 10 by 10 is, 100 square foot. Well, two of them, that's 32 foot. 32 foot. I don't know how. I mean, I'm not sure exactly how far that is. I don't think that's 32 foot back there. It's probably more like 18 to 20. Just because I space my T-post out every 8 foot, but I know with that one being right there, I just kind of judged in the middle. But and then we got another gate. Excuse the mess, man. I had a pile of pallets there. Had to get that out. Scared the dog might climb up on it and jump out. Got the same little dog house here. Like I say, real simple, nothing fancy. See some of that tin on the top, or some tin was stacked, just been sitting on the ground for a couple of years, going to waste. And I was gonna sink another post right there, and I don't know, those tree roots, man, it was too hard. So I just said, heck with it. I said, we're going to just, I didn't even attempt it. I just went ahead and sunk a 2 posts there. And these are 6.5 foot T-posts. So these panels are 16 foot long. These are spaced out at the end of each one. And I come back in the middle, just give it a little something to reinforce. I mean, it really don't need it. These wire panels, I mean, they ain't like they're going to fall down. You ain't going to knock them down. They last forever. I've had some now. They're 12 years old. They ain't rusted. I mean, these things just last. I will say these used to be $20 a piece. I just bought them today's day before Thanksgiving 2022. Bought them yesterday. Tractor Supply's quote unquote Black Friday sale, and they were on sale for $35.99 down here in Central Alabama, which is they've just about doubled since I guess past 5, 6 whatever years. Yeah, man, I just want to show you all this. You can see where I kind of cut in at an angle right here. I was going to go straight, as you can tell, but then I was going to have to dig another post there to mount that. Just the way it was working out, I was like, man, I don't want to have to sink a post here, put up just a tad bit of, or I was going to do a random gate down there. I just kind of wanted the gate over here. So after I got thinking about it, I said, you know what, we're just going to run this at an angle. I really don't care. I don't think the dogs are going to complain. Well, they probably are. They probably didn't know I was out here building my prison the past 3 days. But yeah, man, all in all, I will say too, I already had this wire back here, you know, running from my fences, for my goats and whatnot. So that being said, total cost of materials, I bought 6 panels, and there's 8 of them that you see up. I already had 2. And well, I actually had 3, but I didn't need that one. But I'm gonna use that for something else. But yeah, I had to go buy 6 more. So you got 8 panels here at the current running rate of just say $40. That's 320 bucks. So that was probably the most priciest thing. Those T-posts, you could have got away with 6-footers. I bought 6.5s just to get them in a little deeper, make them a little sturdier. And they're running $6 a piece for, I think, 6-footers. 6.5s were like something ridiculous, man. Everything's gone up. The dog houses didn't cost much, I will say. I got to Lowe's and I went a little cheap on these right here. These are landscaping timbers. Paid $4 or something for them. Where I put the actual gate at, I actually had this post. I did buy another one, but I ended up having that, and I said, well, let's use this older one. So those are running $11 right now, which have come down in price. But I know everybody goes, oh God, it's in the ground, it ain't gonna last for. I know that. When that rots out, or if it does, whatever, I pull it up, man. I didn't concrete them in. I can simply throw down another one. We're right here at Christmas time. I just bought my daggum son a Trailmaster Cheaty 8 go-kart. I was just spending, you know, money. I had to get this up quick. These dogs are starting. I got 3 dogs, and man, when you get 1 or 2 dogs, oh, you get 3 or more, man. I'm telling you, you got a pack of dogs, and they just start getting you know, I just can't quite trust them when I'm not here. So when I'm here, it's one thing, but when I'm gone, it's a whole nother. Something I didn't think about, and it is going to rain. Oh, you can see right there, the floor on that is just some simple, I would say cheap. They've about doubled them. I'm almost positive things used to be $1 something a piece. But right here, you can see on my gate, that's just a simple gate, guys. That took me 20 minutes to build. Nothing to it. Much cheaper than going and buying a $100 chain link gate, or I looked at Tartar getting a little 4-foot gate. They were 170 bucks. I said, nah, I ain't gonna do that. That's let me see what we got here. You can see the back of it. Ain't nothing fancy. It's a 4-foot post, an 8-foot 2x4. Cut it in half. There's your sides, and then 4-foot, 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 and then I just took some privacy fence boards. Again, it ain't gonna last forever, but I think it should last hopefully a good number of years. And then those things, you know, they were $2 a piece. So I just threw them up there, screwed them down, come back with my jigsaw across the bottom, and just cut them off. And they were like $2 something a piece. But yeah, all in all, man, I got about what I got in this Tractor Supply. I got like 300. And I bought these wire panels, given I had 2. And the back of the fence was there. Yeah, regardless, you're going to come out cheaper, man. Especially if you're just looking to build 1 kennel. I mean, if you just use 4 of these to make a square, you're looking at a 16 by 16. That's over, man, that's well over double the square footage. I mean, I'm trying to do the math in my head. 10 by 10 is 10 foot by 10 foot is 100. 15 times 15 is going to be, God, I'm struggling to do that. 10 times 15 would be 150. 10 times 5 be nuts. So that'd be 200. Is that right? 15 times 15? No, that ain't right. That don't sound right to me. Maybe it is. I don't know. But you can do the math, man. Grab a calculator. I ain't got one handy. I'm holding my phone. So you can definitely build these cheaper, man. At $36 a piece, get 4 of them. If you want to do it longer, I mean, you could do, you know, 16 foot wide and 2 down. Man, you have a 16 by 32 foot, you know, long pen. That's way bigger. And, you know, slap together a little gate. And if you want to, you go a little, you know, build a little bit nicer gate than I did. I like the gate. It'll work. It's going to get the job done. And then this little dog house, man, or I say little, Lord, I can get up in that thing. It's, like I say, it's 4 by 4 by 4 by 4 foot high. So it's plenty big, and I threw some pine shavings in there, just kind of help keep it dry. One thing I didn't take into account until about 20 minutes ago was, because it's going to rain the next 2 days. We're about to go, leave for the weekend. And just got to thinking, well, I didn't build nothing, where am I going to put the food at? Because it's going to get, rained in and get wet. So I hadn't thought about that. I think I'm just going to put it up in the corner and try to secure a little latch or something around there. And that ought to, that ought to keep it nice and dry for them. If you ever have an issue with dog food, cat food, whatever, ants getting in there, if you put it out, little trick I learned, I always do, I take up just some petroleum jelly, Vaseline, whatever, rub the outside of your dog bowl in that, and they can't crawl up it. So I do that with my hummingbird feeders, I do that with my dog feeders, so I'll do the same with the bucket or whatever I put in here for them. And there's one of them, another hellion. And this is it, guys. Like I say, just want to make, a quick video. We're at over 11 minutes of me rambling, but just kind of want to show you what I came up with. Like I say, I just spent over $1,300 on a little bitty igloo dog house and a 10 by 10 chain link versus doing this, man. They got, God, I don't even know, 5-6 times way more space than they would have had in that little 100 square foot pen. And then these things last forever. If I ever, was to move or want to use this for something else, I mean, you could just do it. So anyways, that's it. And yeah, all right, later.